Well, happy Thursday, everyone. If you were anywhere outside of the Rogue Valley, it was an extremely stormy day yesterday. Even the Rogue Valley getting in on the action a little bit later in the afternoon into the evening with some high winds out there, seeing some gusts around 30, 40, even 65 miles per hour near Port Orford, one of the traditional areas for some of those higher winds, but it's interesting to see it throughout the area with higher winds east of the Cascades, Northern California, and in the Rogue Valley, where we saw some shower activity. Not the most, though. Most of that staying in Northern California, where we also saw a fair amount of snow. Now, this system is just off of the coast. It's going to continue to influence our area as we go throughout the day today, and you can see it's a very active weather pattern really throughout much of the west coast. A little further to the south, you can see this atmospheric river pointed right at areas of California, so a blizzard warning over some of the higher elevations, a flash flood watch over other areas where it's a lot of rain in a short amount of time. Now, we're a little further to the north. We're more influenced by this low pressure system that's still bringing a lot of winds out of the south, so like yesterday, it's going to be another breezy day with plenty of shower activity throughout the course of the day. Just taking a little better perspective of what we're seeing out there. That'll eventually bring us more rain, more mountain snow, high winds, and a chance of some thunderstorms. At the beginning of this, even some strikes of lightning just over the last few hours for some areas out on the coast. Taking a look at your satellite radar and your weather alerts, heavy snow is possible mainly above 4,500 feet. Once you get to around 5,000 feet or so and above, that's a lot of snow, a foot or more for some areas, mainly right around here, Mount Shasta. Once again, like what we saw yesterday, still very much influenced by these winds out of the south, the snow and the rain out of the south as well. Wind advisory, or winter weather advisory that is, until about 10 p.m. on Thursday for a lot of Siskiyou County due to that possibility of a lot of snow over those higher elevations. On top of all of this, the wind advisory I was talking about, 35 to 45 mile per hour winds possible in areas of Northern California. East of the Cascades, a little calmer, 30 to 40 mile per hour winds. And then out on the coast, traditionally gusty out there, but especially gusty today. Once again, 35 to 45 mile per hour gusts. That really picks up after about noon later today. Checking out your 24-hour precipitation. This is the first 12 hours. This is yesterday. And you can see a lot of that out on the coast. A little further to the south, also some fair amounts. And Medford getting in on the action as we look over the last 12 hours, and now just since midnight we have added to those numbers a bit. As you can see right here, some trace amounts for areas like Medford, Montague, not reporting Mount Shasta early this morning. Hopefully we can get those numbers in. Out on the coast, some more trace amounts with almost a quarter of an inch for Brookings. Looking ahead to the next few hours, we're going to have a fairly consistent one system after another as we go throughout the next few days. Not as strong as what we saw last night into today, but as you can see, still a fair amount of snow left to be had for areas like Crater Lake, like Lake County, and like Mount Shasta. Almost another foot of snow possible as we go over the next 48 hours. Looking at rain as well, you can see the concentration has shifted a little bit, a little less precipitation in Siskiyou County and Northern California, more towards the coast. Brookings, Red Mound area, especially seeing a lot of rain out there. You can see almost 4 or more inches possible as we go to about Saturday. A little bit of a break later Thursday and again on Saturday, so not likely to add too much more than what you see there. More trace amounts to less than half of an inch for areas like Medford over the next 48 hours. Here's your pinpoint forecast. Snow and rain mainly in Northern California. That'll continue. Still got to go higher up into the mountains, but we actually drop about 500 feet when it comes to our snow levels later this afternoon as things get a little more intense at times. Snow levels stay up in the mountains though. Next system passing mainly out off of the coast. So still some snow out there in areas like Mount Shasta. This is 7 a.m. on Friday. So if you happen to be traveling on Friday, probably best to wait later in the day as we continue Friday into Saturday eventually. This is 6 p.m. on your Friday, still continuing to see showers, and then hopefully later in the day Saturday we'll clear a lot of this out with most of the shower activity in the morning. For the coast today, rain and a slight chance of storms. Eventually later tonight, rain then showers. High wind warning out of the southeast, 35 to 40 miles per hour. For the West Valleys, rain with snow above 3,500 feet. That'll rise to about 4,000. Temperatures mainly in the 40s and 50s, 61 for Medford. And east of the Cascades, rain and snow showers with snow above 4,500 feet. That does include at times places like Klamath Falls with a wind advisory, some gusts up to 50 miles per hour. 7-day forecast, we are fairly active over the next few days, but not as strong of systems coming through Friday and Saturday. So we'll say more of a chance of showers, another chance of rain as we go towards Sunday. The basin, a little bit of a warm up Friday and Saturday. We'll trend more towards rain Friday and Saturday with some snow mixing in at times. Rain and snow showers Friday and Saturday, more towards rain for Northern California, more towards snow at times today with those higher winds. And for the coast today, rain and wind, that'll continue into the weekend with at least a chance of showers Sunday and Monday.